Hello everyone, so today is the 1st of April and I am doing VEDA this month. I'm doing it in a completely different light, and normally VEDA is done with daily vlogs, uploading every single day, just like Vlogmas, but I just can't do it. I don't want to dedicate and say that I'm going to do something and potentially fail. I would much rather do 4 hour to hour and a half long vlogs a week and do weekly vlogs as opposed to daily vlogs, and struggle doing the uploads and having the time and end up hating vlogging. So I'm going to be doing weekly vlogs for the month of April. I will daily vlog, but just put it in weeklies. So yeah, I decided last minute, I decided on Friday, today's Monday, and I thought, you know what, it works really well. Monday, start of the month, let's just do it. I've had comments on my videos asking why I stopped vlogging. It's not that I ever stopped vlogging, I just don't film my life as much as I used to, just because I've struggled for the past, I don't even know, like 6 months. I've been completely open and honest about it on my channel, about how I'm struggling having a 3-year-old and how time consuming having a toddler is. Like, it's an endless fight. Some days she'll be my best friend, other days she'll be my enemy, and it all depends on how P is. And sometimes I don't want to film when I'm struggling, and that will come across in the vlogs as I film in the month. I'll obviously share everything with you all, but when I'm feeling down and I'm having down thoughts, it's not something that I ever want to get my camera out and film, because people don't need to see or hear me rant all the time. It's not nice. It's also not nice for me to sit down and film and then re-edit it and then get in the mood as well. So that's one reason why I haven't filmed. And I've also just been really enjoying doing my book content. Like I've said previously, they get half the amount of views, if not even like a quarter. But I love doing book videos, so that is where my spare time and things have been going on at the moment. I was going to do May, but I thought, no, we've got the Easter half term, you can see a bit of P, and life will be a little bit more interesting as opposed to in May when she's back at school. Today is the 1st, she breaks up on Friday for school. She's got 2 weeks off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly dreading it. I don't know how I did 3 years of parenting, but just 3-year-olds are so hard. So I haven't got too much planned in the half term. We normally go on like a little sun holiday, like a little caravan break. We haven't got one planned this year. We just can't afford to do it. So beach trips, things to do at home, see friends, catch up, and yeah, I haven't really got much else planned on in April. It's now 11 o'clock. P is at school today. She started at 8:30. I've got to pick her up at 3 o'clock. And I have been doing my YouTube work, so I've edited a video, I've uploaded a video, done the thumbnail, and I've also edited another one, and that is uploading. I've replied to comments, I've cleaned my house, and I've just put in a jacket potato for my lunch. I am now about to, funnily enough, I've never said it on my channel, but I'm now about to go outside and do a workout, because I have changed my life around in the past 2 or so months and had a complete check on life, which I will talk about, I'm sure, in the vlog at some point. But I am now making a conscious effort to go out into my garden and just exercise, and I have been really enjoying it. Comes from me, almost 12 stone, someone that hates exercise, but I've just got this thing that's going on in my body at the moment. It's like, you need to make yourself better, and to make your brain and you feel good about yourself, you need to make the effort and go out and do things that make you feel good. So skipping in my garden make me feel good, and lifting weights make me feel good. So that's why I look like this. I might potentially have a shower afterwards, or I might have one later. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet. So yeah, I feel like I've got loads of things to say, but I don't want to say it all at the start of the vlog, because then it'll just be like a 15-minute intro section. I'm going to hate myself editing it at some point as well. So I'm going to go outside, jump around in my garden, make myself look like a Wally. But like I said, I'll show you like my progress and stuff, and I'm going to do, I might do like a mini series, I'm not too sure yet, but I'm going to do videos like sat down me talking about weight loss and just things that I've suddenly realised. It's all just suddenly clicked into place at the age of 25. I don't know why it's taken me so long to sort it out, but it has. Apologise about my appearance, but hey ho, I haven't got any makeup on or anything. I literally just can't be asked to deal with it today. I have prepped my salad, so I've just got lettuce, cucumber and pepper. I've made my salad dressing. This is one that Mrs. Meldrum does. White wine vinegar, olive oil and salt and pepper. She has parsley as well, but I need to go shopping to get some parsley. Jacket potato in the oven, and then I'm also just going to defrost some of this sliced chicken. It's 12 o'clock, so I think I might just jump in the shower now, get it done, because my hair's greasy and obviously I'm rank from sweating. My arms are still really shaky from where I've obviously lifted weights and stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm not gonna lie, but I ache afterwards and I sweat. So this is my lunch. So it looks like I've put the dressing on it as well, and I am now watching Bachelor in Paradise, which I cannot wait for.
I think all he can do is hope that she comes back.
It's a lot later on now, it's 10 to 3. Obviously I have washed, dried, straightened my hair. I still have no makeup on, but I just can't be bothered. Got dressed, got my shoes on, I've written my shopping list, I've got my bags ready, got Peace snack ready. Now I'm gonna go pick her up. I'm gonna go to the butcher's to get some sausages for dinner tonight. And then I'm going to go to Aldi with P afterwards. This is just our little routine. I always go to Aldi with P after school on a Monday. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know how to talk about what I've just been through. I've had to come into the conservatory because I literally can't cope. Anyway, as I was saying, she was completely fine around Aldi. She always is. And in the baby section where like the pouches are, she just lost her shit. She asked for a pouch and she picked one that she doesn't like. She's had it loads of times before and she just doesn't like it. I was like, no, let's get you this one. It's the one that you like. And because I said no, like let's get the one that you normally have, she lost her shit. And the whole way around Aldi, it got to the point where I couldn't leave my trolley. I need the food. And I also shouldn't have to leave a supermarket because my child's having a tantrum. But she literally lost her shit. Was kicking me, hitting me, scratching me. I tried to get her out to give her a cuddle. I tried to talk to her and say like, what's wrong, talk to me, like let me help you, help me help you. And she screamed the entire way around the supermarket. It got so bad when I went to check out that they had to open a separate, oh God's sake, I feel so stupid. They opened a separate checkout so they could get me out of the shop fast. I don't know if they did it for me or if they did it for the customers, but P was screaming. I don't know how she's still screaming. She's barely got a voice left. They opened up a separate checkout for me and I couldn't get my stuff on fast enough because there was people queuing up behind me. I was trying to fill up the conveyor belt. I couldn't get my food on fast enough because P was throwing things out of the trolley. And then this lovely lady came up to me. God's sake. This lovely lady came up to me and started talking to P whilst I was trying to do my shopping, and she kept talking to her. She was so lovely. And then whilst I was sorting out my trolley, I literally just broke down in tears. And then this mum came up to me. She had her daughter in her arms, and she came up to me. She was like, you're doing such a good job. She was like, it happens to all of us. And then she put her arms around me and gave me a hug. And I just lost it. Some people were so nice out there, and I felt so embarrassed having P behave like that in public. Like, she's never tantrum like that before out in supermarkets. And like she was saying to me, go away mummy, leave me alone. And I was like, what, I can't leave you alone in a supermarket, like what are you going on about? And she was like hitting me saying go away. It was like she wasn't my child, it was like I've stolen her from someone. And the fact that these two lovely women came up to me and tried to help with the situation, it just made me cry even more. So I paid for my food shopping and walked out, and everyone was staring at me. And then she was still she's still crying now. She's still screaming, saying, "Mummy!" I honestly don't feel like I'm fit to be a parent. Oh, God, that is so hard.
It's alright now, try it.
I can't read that one. The little one.
Which one do you want me to read you?
That one.
You want me to read Maisie Bathroom?
Yep.
Or Bath Time, sorry.
Then I can. And Mummy is her bath. Mr. in bath. With his dog in his bath. And then he quickly.
Mm-hmm.
When oh dear, the ring bell.
The ring bell, the doorbell.
Yeah. And it's the ring bell. It's Laura.
Tallulah.
Tua.
Tua.
And Laura, they teach her clothes off with her tongue and neck. And they all have the bath again. And at the end,
That is a good story, isn't it? That's the one we just read, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good girl. It gives me goosebumps just looking at the holes. Look, you can see them. You need to dig up that whole thing.
Well, come on then.
I'm not going outside. I'm going to watch from here. I've got a perfect viewing point. We have this little area outside our front, which should be like full of shrubs, but I don't know if you can see. There are holes. Can you see that? There's holes all in it, full of bees. Yeah. What are you doing? Not with your hands, you helmet. Use a shovel. There are like 6 or 7 bees just flying outside this little patch. As soon as you walk out the front door, because the front door's just there, they like come and swarm at you. Obviously they're not going to cause any harm. Oh, I look so rough. But Neil's now disturbed a potential nest, and I'm just going to sit and watch, because bees and wasps are my biggest phobia in life, and at the moment I have been having to use the back door because I don't like walking out the front. Core, what's in that?
Brick.
Oh!
Concrete, babe.
There!
Where?
Against the wall. Just going to watch one episode of Big Brother, because when Neil gets back he will be wanting to have a shower and stuff, so I'm going to watch a little bit of telly just to relax and have a cup of tea. I apologise about the breakdown that I had earlier. It was just too much, and I could still cry about it now just thinking about it. I'm over the situation, of course. It's just the woman that gave me a cuddle, it's just touched my heart, and it makes me emotional just thinking about it, because she was so lovely and she went out of her way to make sure I was okay, and it's just the kindness of her and the lady that spoke to P. Like, they stopped what they were doing in their day and they took 5 minutes, and I relate it back to my Instagram. Like, I spoke about it on Instagram today, and it relates back to me in the respect of you guys that message me on Instagram and you take time out to say, like, keep going, like, we all go through this. It just holds a place in my heart. I never want to experience that again. I called Ellie in tears. Neil came home from work as early as he could and sort of took over, and I just feel like I've been hit by a bus. I'm just so tired from all that emotion and all that stress. Like, I'm knackered and I need to go to bed. Tomorrow I am doing a school run for the boys, so if you're new to my channel, I have 2 older nephews that I do the school run for twice a week. So I've got to take the boys to school tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to take Pete to the library. I'm going to go to the park. I'm not too sure what else we'll do. We only have like 2.5 hours on a Tuesday morning. So I'll see what else we have time to do. I'd like to think maybe we could go for a walk to a charity shop. Come home, have lunch at like 11:30, and then she has to be at school by 12:15. So that is what I'm going to do tomorrow. And then I've obviously got the boys in the afternoon as well. So tomorrow will be a better day. I'm sure it will be. We all go through these stages. I just wish more people would talk about it and share it. I know it's hard to share, and in the moment people don't think about sharing it, but it would just make you feel like you're not alone. And at the moment I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle, and it's just horrible and so draining. And it would feel so much better if the mother vlogger community would be more open about it. I feel like people are so afraid of being judged and afraid of saying like, yeah, I'm struggling, and afraid of judgment. And I am too, because I do get judged for like the way I am and how I feel about pee and stuff, but I'd be lying if I weren't saying as it is. Yes, I feel like some mum vloggers, like, they make it look like it's a walk in the park, and that's definitely the perception that I had before becoming a mum. And obviously some mums get it and are the best mums possible, but there are mums like me that do struggle, and I just wish that it would be more like spoken about more, because it's not easy. But anyway, I could talk about this for a really long time. I'm not going to, so I'm going to turn my camera off now, just chill out for the rest of the evening. I can't even be bothered to do my nails, so I'm not going to. Good morning everyone. It is about 7:30 and I have been up for about half an hour. He slept in. Normally she's been waking up like 5 o'clock recently, which has been epic. But she slept in until 7 o'clock as well, which is really nice. She definitely needed her sleep after yesterday's episode, so I have just given her breakfast. Neil's just gone to work, and I'm going to have my breakfast. I'm having some porridge that I got yesterday. I really wanted to do like a grocery haul yesterday, but obviously with what happened, that was not on my mind. So I'm going to have some porridge with a cup of tea. I've got about 40 minutes. I think Neil fixed the clock last night. But I think I've got about 4. Yeah? Huh? I need to pack our bag for the library. I could come home after I've dropped my nephew off at school, but I'd rather just, once I'm out, and I can go straight to the library, do the park, and just not have to come home, because when I come home with P and she plays with her toys, it's a mission to get her out. Not a lot. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. How's your breakfast?
Good.
Yeah? What have you got? Weetabix. And what drink have you got? Apple juice. Oh, look. Welly. Meow. She was going to get on the table, wasn't she?
Ow.
Is she there now? What are you doing? You cheeky girl, isn't she? Right, eat your breakfast. This is Mummy's. Tea and porridge.
There. It's 5. It was his suitcase. But he all said he's happy ever after. And boy says, oh, he had a big room.
That's really good reading, Bubs.
Mummy,
Yeah?
is it on the map?
Want to stand on the mat?
Yes. Only a wondering walk already. Errol says, Miss Man.
Miss Man. So we have just finished up at the library. I wasn't very successful, but I did manage to get my nephew some books, because he is reading Percy Jackson at the moment. they didn't have the one that he needed, but this is the next series. It's the Magnus Chase series. So I managed to find him 3 books. P got, what books did you get?
Pepper books.
Pepper books.
But I got 5.
Yeah.
Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got 6, did you?
Yeah.
You got 3.
Yeah.
So we've had to come to a toilet because P needs a wee, so I didn't get to spend as much time at the library as I wanted to. It's only 9:30. Huh? I can't hear you. You got a snot?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
The beach.
We're going to the beach.
Yeah.
Don't think it's a bit cold for the beach.
Oh, let's go here.
Okay, go on then. I'll wait here.
Okay. Here's my big foot. Mom.
Boo.
Ow.
Hello.
Hello.
Look at your hair. You're going to drive from this way? Go, go, go! Whee! She's got a jam sandwich, cheese, what are they called? Mini cheddars, cheese crackers, that's right. Chicken snacks, 2 strawberries, she likes them with the tops on, I don't know why. And then she's got a couple of biscuits as well. Okay, I need to get you a drink. So for my lunch, I am trying out something new. I'm trying out a recipe that I found through someone I follow on Instagram. His name is James, and he was on the programme called Survival of the Fittest. I don't know if any of you remember watching that, or even remember it being on ITV2 last year, but he's like into fitness and stuff. He's a really good like motivational person, just sort of showing the do's and don'ts and how to do things properly. Like I learned how to squat properly through watching his Instagram videos. He's quite interesting. So he does like this like quinoa salad that lasts for like 2 or 3 days, which is something I'm interested in, so I'm going to give it a go. So I've cut up all my veg in this bowl. I've got cucumber, pepper and tomato. That's the only thing I really like eating. Like I don't like eating like aubergine or spring onions, like fancy things I don't like. I just like basic. And I've also put in some parsley, which for me is fancy. I've never really ventured out and used like fresh herbs before, so I've done that. And then I've cooked my quinoa in vegetable stock, and once that's done I'm going to add it all together with some chicken slices, which I'll show you. This is what my food looks like. I'm aware it doesn't look the most appealing, but pretty chuffed with that. And then I've got loads left over. I need a bowl that I can put it in. And then I'll have to cut up some more veg. But this is the chicken that I put in it. Not the healthiest, but it's better than nothing. Let's have a look. I don't think it's that bad. I haven't even used half the pack. I've used not even a quarter. I've literally used like 3 slices. Say bye-bye to the camera.
Okay.
So see you after school.
Yeah, let's go.
And what snack did you want? Cheerios and a shortbread biscuit. That's what you want me to bring you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't let me forget.
And I don't want to go yet.
Okay, we're going to go in a minute, okay? 1:05. I have just filmed a haul that will go up in the next couple of weeks. I'm not too sure what my Friday videos are going to be yet. And like what order they're going to go up in. So I've just filmed a really random haul. So bear with me when you watch that and probably think it's all scatty. My battery was running out. I only had 20 minutes on my SD card. And I just wanted to get it done. So I filmed that. I will edit that at some point. in the future. I can't be bothered to do that right now. I'm now going to go and make myself a cup of tea. Pea's obviously at school. She was, yeah, she was fine in the car when I took her into school. Didn't cry. She had the whole like, please don't leave me, mummy. And then when she went into the classroom, she then absolutely lost it. I was like, mummy, say goodbye to me at the window. I was like, I'm now going to the window. I have been doing some stuff on the laptop. I have uploaded and scheduled yet another video. I've taken all my files off the SD card that I filmed for the past day onto the laptop so I don't lose that. And it is now 2:30. I always find the afternoons absolutely fly by when P's at school because she's not even there for a full 3 hours. It's like, oh, it's still raining. It's like 2 hours 45. I was just about to go outside and do a bit of skipping, but it's still bloody drizzling. So I'm gonna go to the shed, grab a weight and just do some weights inside for like the next 15 minutes. I'm just going to dump my camera there because I can't even be bothered to hold it. My arms are absolutely killing me after doing my weights. I only did them for like 12 minutes I think, and my arms are just, they're shaking. I bloody hate doing exercise, it's rank. But hey ho, it needs to be done. It is 2:55 to 3. I'm now going to go and pick P up. I also need to have a quick chat with her teacher as well about something that has been playing on my mind, which I'm sure I'll discuss later tonight. I need a coffee, I need a banana. Oh, I hate, it's raining, it's like shit rain, like drizzle rain. Nothing worse than drizzle. Want your snack?
Yeah.
How was school?
Good.
Good? Did you play games?
Yeah.
Did some colouring?
Yeah.
You went on the slide?
Yeah.
Cool. The teacher's really proud of you, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a good girl. Who wants their snack?
Me.
What did you want?
Shortbread and Cheerios.
Shortbread and Cheerios?
Yeah.
Ready? Steady. Surprise! Shortbread and Cheerios. Good?
Yeah.
Should we go get the boys? Should we go get the boys? You don't even want to talk to me, do you? You just want to eat your food.
Ready? 1,
Watch her head.
2, 3. Fall back down. That is what we've been doing.
Right, but she didn't look too impressed.
She keep going, knock me over again. Knock me over again.
She's gonna get whiplash. Might snap her neck.
Never again.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's eat. Right. What? Gonna watch Shopkins. Shopkins, Shopkins! It's time for P to go to bed. She's singing Bye Bye Black Sheep's Nail on the toilet.
Like a diamond in the sky. Like a diamond in the sky. It was
8:15 and I have had a bath and just chilled out. I was going to do my nails, but I just can't be arsed. I really can't. It's It doesn't take me long, it's just the faff of getting it all ready. He has just woken up with a night terror, and it's quite a bad one. So Neil's in there at the moment trying to deal with it, but she doesn't want Neil when it comes to night terrors, she only wants me. But then when I'm there, she just screams and cries, so it's really hard to deal with. And it's like she's saying things, I then repeat what she's saying back to her, and then she gets angry because she obviously doesn't know what's going on because she's just woken up. Boo, what are you doing?
I'm just hiding.
Oh, your breakfast is ready.
Oh.
It's 9 o'clock. I have done some more chores. I have put the telly on for P. She's just watching Topsy and Tim. She went through a really big phase last year of watching it, and then she sort of grew out of it, and now she's back into it again. I've done some puzzles and this weird shape thing that Neil had when he was small. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel great at all. Bless me. I don't feel ill. I just feel lethargic and just not nice. I've taken some cold and flu. You know, when you can feel you're ill in your nose and you feel all congested. I'm not that snotty yet, but I know come tomorrow, if I can't fight it today, I won't feel great at all. But I need to soldier on through because it would be nice to go and see Holly. And I love going to her house, and P gets on really well with her daughter. She's older than P. August, September, October, November. Yeah, she's 3 months older than P. And they play really nicely together. And Holly's also got a baby as well, who is... she's 5 months? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to going there. I'm now going to sit down and do my makeup and watch the Dolan twins' new video. I have recently discovered their channel. They're not someone that I can ever relate to, but that's sort of the thing that I've liked watching lately on YouTube. I don't watch mum vloggers or anything at the moment. Who do I watch? I watch Claire, who's just announced that she's pregnant with her third. But yeah, I've been watching the Dolan twins. I found them through Jeffree Star because I watched Jeffree Star, and they're just great. They're 19-year-old twins and they live in LA. And they're so humble, and their videos are just so funny, and I love watching the bonds they have as twins. It's lovely to watch. So if you want someone to watch that's just... I just switch off watching their videos, and I'm 25 and I'm a mother, and they're completely different, but they're just really... they just seem like really good, humble people, and I love watching their videos. So I'm going to watch the Dolan twins, do my makeup. It's 9:20, so I've got about an hour until I need to leave, which gives me plenty of time to get ready, get dressed. It's raining. It's like shit rain again. Boo.
I love you.
I love you.
No, I love you.
No, I love you.
What with film?
No, because I can't, because I don't want you to show your boobies.
It stays around now. Really?
You're snotty, aren't you?
Ow.
What have you got there? You got... what's that?
Ow. Ow.
What are you saying? Ow, well, don't pinch your tummy. You're all snotty. Mummy's not very well. Can't wait for half term, so you're not ill. You're always ill from school, aren't you?
Yeah.
Having a haircut on Monday. What have you got in your mouth?
Rubbish.
It's not rubbish. It's a bit of rice cake. You got your haircut on Monday.
Yeah.
You're going to have quite a bit cut off, aren't you? Look at you. You look like... what's that thing from the horror film? Look. Your hair drives me crazy. Does it not drive you mad? Look at... what are you doing? Come here. Leave it like that. Come on. No, because I don't want them to see your ninny. I'm going to probably get a good this much cut off. because it's all straggly and not very nice. It doesn't have any shape to it, your hair, does it? And you've got a really weird like cow's lick thing going on at the back. Right, let's get you dressed. What do you want to wear today? Wear some tights or leggings and a top.
No cardigan.
You're going to wear a cardigan? So should we go and find you your dress then and some tights?
No.
Come on, come and show me what dress you want to wear. So I am all ready to go out and this is my outfit today. I mean, there's not much to it other than it's a new jumper. And I've got my black skinny jeans, which aren't really skinny anymore. They're all like baggy in the knees. So I need to get a new pair, but I don't want to until I've lost potentially weight. I'm not too sure. This jumper does me no favours at all. You'll see it in a haul in the next couple of weeks. It's really big. It's a large. I probably needed it in a medium. As you can see, it's a bit big, but it's so comfy. And I just think it's really pretty and spring-like. It's a bit big. Like if I move my hair, you can see like it falls off the shoulder. I'm not sure if it, I don't think it's supposed to be like that, but I like it. It's comfy and it was in the sale for £5 from Primark, so yeah. And I've done my hair in like a low pony, which I never do. I don't know why, I always just do it high on my head, but I just can't really be bothered to do anything today, so that is what I'm going to wear. And I'm just probably going to put on my Vans as well. Chicken snacks?
Yeah.
Jammy Dodgers? Crisps?
Yeah.
Sandwich?
Yeah.
Fruit pot? What fruit do you want?
Salami.
I haven't got salami, I haven't packed it. You've got chicken snacks today, you have salami tomorrow. What else do you want? Car mount is really juddery, so I apologise that whilst I'm vlogging it's like all over the place, but obviously I can't hold my camera whilst I'm driving. It's raining a lot, isn't it, Babs? And we are now on our way to Holly's. I probably won't film that much at Holly's house just because the only person and only friend I actually film around is Ellie, just because she does YouTube and she gets it. I don't ever film around my other friends just because it's weird. I go to their house or go to see them, not to get my camera out for footage. So just know that I do have friends. I just don't tend to show them online if they don't do YouTube themselves. So we'll probably be at her house until like 3 o'clock. We're always there for a really long time, just having a catch up. So I might potentially film something. Don't hold your breath, I probably won't. But just know that I'm having a good time and a catch up with my friends. I cannot wait for a coffee. I need one badly. I've just got in from Holly's house. It's 4 o'clock. I knew we'd be there for hours. We had a lovely lunch of pasta and cheese, a cup of tea and some biscuits. Had a really nice time. Oh, I'm trying to get my socks off. As you can see, she's fast asleep. She was fighting it. God, she's so heavy. Hang on a second. She was fighting it in the car, like nodding off, and I was like, come on Babs, we're almost home. And I need to put the heating on. And then literally, as soon as I pulled up on the drive, she just went, like her eyes rolled into the back of her head. Hang on, I've got to make sure I've got my phone. Got it. And yeah, she's just absolutely gone. She's so tired. So that happens though when she plays with her friends, like she just gets so overexcited and then she just crashes. So I'm going to sit on the sofa with her for 10 minutes and then try and get her to wake up. And I've got to do a dinner and get ready for me to go out as well. It is Thursday. It is 7:25. I have just popped P up at the table. She's having some Weetabix and I thought I'd just come on and chat about my situation that happened yesterday. So P was complaining about her ear, and then as soon as I left to go out for my meal with Mary, She was absolutely fine. Neil was like, she hasn't even mentioned her ear. So I was like, okay, great. She's clearly fine, and pulling the wool over my eyes. That's a new thing she does when she goes to school. She's like, my tummy hurts. I don't feel very well. I'm like, you're fine. I obviously went out for food. It was really nice. Had a nice burger with Mary at Spoons. Haven't seen her properly for about a month now. She's just told me she's pregnant. She's 18 weeks. I knew she was pregnant anyway. Just through work, but yeah, she obviously told me, and it's crazy to think that all of my friends, I was the first out of all my friends to have a baby, and now all of my friends are having seconds, and I'm like, no thanks, I'm okay. So that happened. Came home about 9. As soon as I got home, Neil opened the front door and was like, I was talking to Mary in her car, and he was like, come in, because P's crying. So I was like, fucking hell, here we go. She's been doing it for a really long time. I've put up my stories before about night terrors, which is something she's been going through. And she will wake up and just be in a fit and in a state. She'll be like, mummy, no, 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 no. And I go in there, I rub her back and stuff. And then she comes to from her night terror. And like, she's fully awake, knows what's going on, and then she gets into like a routine of repeating herself, which is a sign of separation anxiety. And I've spoken to P's teacher about multiple things that I need to talk on here, because I've been reading comments and stuff. But one of the things that P's struggling with at the moment is separation anxiety in nursery. So she repeats a little routine. She does it when she's at school. Gonna do this, have lunch, play with this person, sing the goodbye song, mummy come pick me up. She's now doing it at home. P go sleep, mummy have bath, mummy watch program, mummy go sleep, wake me up in morning, cuddle kissy. I think it's just her way of coping. So her little routine is when she wakes up, she's like, cuddle kissy after your bath, cuddle kissy in a minute, blah blah. And she just gets herself in such a state. And when she has a night terror, she doesn't want Neil, like she doesn't want him at all, which is hard on him because he rarely sees her. It's hard on me because I have her all day, and it's just a shit time for everyone. She's distressed, Neil and I are stressed, we're tired. It disrupts our evening together. Obviously I wasn't in last night, but normally we'll be watching a couple of episodes of something on Netflix, and then between 8:30 and 9:30, which happened at Becky's house, she'll wake up, and then that'll be us done for an hour and a half, and then by that point we're fucked and we go to bed. So it happened last night. She woke up at 9. As soon as I got in, I needed to have a bath and sort myself out for my smear test today, and she was just kicking off, I want mummy, mummy give me cuddle kissy. So I went in there and I was like, look, I've just come home, still got my coat on, got my shoes on, and I was like, I need to have a bath. So I was like, I'll give you a cuddle kissy, and I had her on my lap, but I was like obviously consoling her, and I was like, I'll come back in a little while after I've had a bath. The weirdest thing, so like, she screams and cries when I'm not there, and then when she's with me having a cuddle and a kiss, she's screaming and crying in my face anyway. So it's like, oh my god, like I literally, and it's not like a little whimper, like it's full on screaming. So we had that to deal with last night. Obviously I don't feel 100%, I'm fine, and it's not like if I were working I would call in sick, I wouldn't. But when you've got a cold you just feel shit, and you don't need that on top of it. So I went to bed after my bath because she settled down, and then Neil was up working because he had paperwork to do until about 11ish. And I remember hearing him getting out of the shower because P started kicking off again, and she was kicking off. She never wants Neil at night time, never wants him. They're like best friends in the day, and then as soon as it comes to bedtime and night time, it's all on me. He was like, mummy doesn't feel very well, because I felt really congested last night. She was like, mummy doesn't feel very well, you need to go back to bed and mummy will see you in the morning. And she just kept repeating herself, I want mummy, I want cuddle kissy, I want cuddle kissy in a minute, I want cuddle after bath, I want to sleep in mummy's room, I want to cuddle in mummy's bed, I want mummy in my bed. getting herself so worked up, and if you've got toddlers you'll completely relate. When they get themselves so worked up and so irate like she was in Aldi, there is no talking to them. So we had that to deal with, and then she woke up at 4 o'clock and she was like, "Mummy, I need a poo." So I went in there, sorted her out, took her to the toilet. She didn't need a poo, she just needed a wee. And she's like, "Can I come in your bed, Mummy, and have cuddle kissy?" And I was like, "Baby," I was like, "we don't go in Mummy's bed." I was like, "Mummy give you a special cuddle in your bed, but we don't go in Mummy's bed." That's one thing I've been really on it. Co-sleeping. I've never ever done it. I praise the people that do it and manage to sleep. I just couldn't do it. My friend Mary, she co-sleeps sometimes with their 2.5-year-old, and she obviously now needs to get out the habit for when she has her new baby. And I could not imagine co-sleeping. It obviously works for some people, but for me, no, I'm not doing it. She's never done it, but it's easy where you can slip into it. And like, obviously I was tired, didn't feel very well. She's asking to come into my bed. I'd be like, "Yeah, come on then, for an easy life." And then it's going to shoot me in the foot later on. So I had that from like 4 till 5, and then I slept until 7. And it's just been not the best night's sleep yet again. Hello, feline. Oh, you don't disturb me in my sleep, do you? Hey. You're a good girl, aren't you? Do you have separation anxiety? I don't think so. I had a smear test last year and I need to have a second one this year. Normally it's every 3 years, but I had HPV in my system, which I'm sure I'll talk about later on. Wasn't concerned at all. I was like, okay, got to have another smear test in here, that's fine. But the more I've thought about it, the more I'm like, actually, that could be quite serious. So they're having to check me again. I have to take P with me this time. And then after we smear, we'll just come home, play games, read books, do dinner, go to bed, and wait for P to wake up screaming again. That is what my life will be today. I need to take some cold and flu tablets. So for my breakfast, I'm having some shreddies with a little bit of sugar, and I've heated up my tea. And I am also watching or listening to the True Geordie podcast about the Madeleine McCann documentary on Netflix. An apple.
This is some more scissors.
You just had a little bit though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't eat it all.
No.
Look, I've got your apple up here. Do you want your apple? And then if you eat that, then you can have some more cereal. Yeah?
Yes.
Here you go then.
You know when P started doing that? Are you doing a time lapse?
Don't know.
Go get your feather. Evie showed.
Oh.
Alright. Just go like this, stamp it all off. I'll clean your boots when we get home, darling.
I can't believe I'm 30 weeks pregnant next week.
Oh, no, it makes me feel sick. It's 1:20. I've got my doctor's appointment in 20 minutes. Time just suddenly went.
I got sore ninny.
I haven't got a sore ninny, baby. I just got to get it checked. So I am now going to quickly drive to the doctor's and have my appointment. It's at 1:40. I've still got a sore throat. We went to go to the park near Ellie's, walked all the way there, and the bloody thing was closed because it's having like maintenance work. So that was a fail. Both of the children were like, "I want to go to the park," and obviously we couldn't. So we had that to deal with. But other than that, I had a nice little catch up. Like I said, I'm normally there for hours, like 5 hours, and we just didn't have the time today because of the time of my appointment. But I'm going to see her next week and the week after. I've already got it all booked in. I have to book in with Ellie because Ellie gets very busy very quickly. So yeah, I think we're going to film a video together when P's back at school. I'll go to her house when P's at school. And we want to do, Ellie suggested it for my channel because she's not really vlogging at the moment, obviously because she's pregnant. saying bye to Evie. But I think we're gonna film assumptions. Like a lot of people do like assumption videos, like assumptions about me, but I would like to do one with Ellie, so assumptions about us. I think that'd be really fun and interesting to do, because assumption videos can be quite brutal and not very nice. I will eventually do one on my own, but I think for like snacks and chats assumptions video, I think that'd be quite good. I love doing snacks and chats, they're my favourite. So yeah, that'll be coming up probably in May by the time I film and edit that. But yeah, had a good time, had my salad, also had some crisps and a bit of bread at Ellie's. You had your lunch as well, didn't you? Yeah, jam sandwich. Yeah. Well, you did really well, didn't you? I feel a little bit sick, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. I just feel really queasy and like my ears hurt and I just don't feel 100%. But I'll get there. I obviously haven't lost my appetite because so much food today. A letter came back and it was like, you're HPV positive, come back in a year. You should be going back every 3 to 5. So I was like, okay, like, is what it is, it's fine, took it in my stride. The more research I've done about HPV, it can actually be quite serious. I'm glad that I've gone like the year and not really had any concerns. Basically, HPV, from what I can gather, is something that can be given to you by men when you have sex. You can't cure it. Sometimes it can go away, like it's like a common cold, but for your cervix, I think. So I had HPV last March. It could have gone out of my system now, or I could still have it and still have abnormal cells. So then I'd have to go for further a coloscopy. Hang on, I'd have to go for a coloscopy so they could check the cells to make sure they aren't cancerous. I don't really know how it works. Obviously I'll find out more information if it does come back that I still have HPV in my system. I'm not worried per se, it's just one of those things that you think, oh, that might turn out not the best of news. So don't know, I think cancer in general is obviously a concern of everyone. I lost my uncle a year and a half ago. It'll be 2 years in October to cancer. I've lost my granddad to cancer, like it runs in the family, but I don't think I've had any females pass, from what I know, with cancer. My auntie had breast cancer, and she is still here, she's okay. So cancer's always going to be a big worry for anyone, but I feel it's not like my worry and my anxiety has got to that point of like, shit, like I've got cancer. Like, it's not like that at all. So like I said, I wanted to do a separate video to obviously raise awareness and stuff, but it's far, then fingers crossed, if you haven't booked your smear, just go out and do it. Like, it could save your life, and it's crazy to think that people don't do it.
That's the animal. Yes, oh yes, for me with some bags. One more and one day.
You singing about back sheep?
So with her star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the star, so high the sky.
If you didn't watch my smear test video previously, I'll just quickly talk about it on here as well. Went in, sat on the chair, date of my last period, I always forget to tell them that, form of contraception, weight, do you drink alcohol, do you smoke, ask you all the questions, and then they say, right, like get on the board thing, so you strip from the waist down, sit on there, and then they come over to you, like you put the little white thing over your legs and your modesty together, and then part them to the side. So I was like, okay, that's fine, obviously I've done it before. That's what happens. They insert the speculum, which is like a metal contraption, and then they say, I'm going to open it up. They open it up. It's a little bit uncomfortable. It's not going to be enjoyable. They're opening up your cervix. Yes?
You have to wash that up.
I know I need to wash it up. Thank you. Good girl. I've got to do the washing up in a minute. So then they open it. Come here. So then they open up your cervix. Yes, you can have your behind the bear in a minute. Just give me a minute. Jesus. So then they open up your cervix and then they just like scrape at you. They said that I had a slightly tilted cervix this time. I don't know if that changes, but last time they didn't say that, I don't think. And then they do the little scrapey thing, and then they say cough, and then they take the speculum out. That's all that happened. This time I bled. I don't believe I bled last time, so I got given a sanitary towel, and when I sat up I saw the brush had blood on it, but I am due on my period within the next couple of days, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. So I did that, and I also mentioned I've got a mole on my leg, like my ankle, that was never there before, and
Then we saw Nanny and I go to the doctors.
I saw Nanny and I had to go to the doctors.
Yeah.
But I'm okay, aren't I?
Yeah.
And you looked after me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you get a sticker?
Yeah.
What colour is it? I don't know what you've done with it. Do you want to go find it?
Yeah.
Go on then. So I have a mole on my leg that was never there before, and it suddenly appeared within like the past year and a half, and it's now raised and it's blue, and I hate using and wasting doctors' time, so I said to her, I was like, can you just have a quick look and just tell me if you think I should get it checked out by a GP?
Red.
It's not red, it is
Orange.
orange. And what animal's on there?
Lion.
A lion. A lion with what?
With sun.
Oh, it looks like a sun. It does look like a sun actually, well done. Shall we put it on you again?
Yeah.
Well, it's not sticky because you've pulled it off. So she told me to make an appointment with the GP just to get it checked over. She said that the colour of it looks like it's a tattoo as opposed to a mole. She was like, it's not that big, but if it was never there, it's raised and it's of a colour that's not normal, get it checked out. So I've got to call the GP tomorrow at 10 o'clock to make an appointment for that, which is such a small thing, but you just don't know. Yes?
Will we have a party this night?
Spag bowl?
No?
No? No. Chicken and pasta?
No.
Well, they're the options, pal. Chicken wraps?
Yeah.
You like chicken wraps?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do chicken wraps then. We'll have spag bowl tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to pasta and chicken a small one.
Pasta and chicken tomorrow. No, because I'm using the chicken tonight. Bye, that's alright. Okay, right, let's go do the housework. Woo!
Look.
We thought this was Daddy's.
Look at mine.
Well, it might be yours. I just got to double check.
Yes, it is mine.
It is yours.
Yeah.
Oh, it is indeed. You want to open it?
Come on.
Do you know what they are?
Yeah.
What are they?
Muffs.
Earmuffs. They're headphones. I was kindly reached out to by a company called Ham Swan, and they wanted to send P some headphones, didn't they? Wow, look at those. God, they're cool, aren't they? That bit goes into your iPad. Pop them on your head. Do you want me to put them on you? Ready? Oh, they look really comfy. Are they comfy?
Maybe with our iPad, with my earmuffs and another on my iPad.
You want to use those with your iPad, do you?
Yeah.
We were supposed to take them to Becky's, weren't we, for our car trip, but they didn't arrive in time. Oh, they're very soft. Feel that, they're really soft.
Where they come from?
They came from Amazon. Do you like the hearts? So these are safety headphones.
Books.
They're hearts, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're safety. I
I
thought you might want your Barney Bear. They're safety headphones, so the volume's not too loud for them. Ages 3 to 12. So I think she's very chuffed with her earmuffs, as she likes to call them. That's it, perfect, good girl. Well done. Do you like them? So now we can use them when we're in the car, and you can listen to your iPad in the car.
And then there's a music, and then you can hear Peppa Pig and look in my bags.
You can hear Peppa Pig and Shopkin blind bags
Yeah.
with your earmuffs.
Yeah.
Good idea. 3:20. I have done the washing up, I've done the hoovering, I've lit my candles to make me feel nice and comfy because I'm not going back out again today. I was going to jump in the shower, but I've got a feeling someone's coming over tonight, and once I've taken my bra off, I hate putting it back on. So I have done all my chores, watched a bit of Secret Life of Pets. God, the sun. Watched a bit of Secret Life of Pets with P and had a banana. She had a little snack. She's now sitting on the iPad. It's just something that I need for my sanity. Call me a bad parent, but I don't know if any other parents find it, but she'd rather sit and watch like Netflix on the iPad as opposed to watching telly. It's the weirdest thing, but back in the day iPads didn't exist for me. So I remember before I had P, and when she was small, like under 1, I was so against iPads. But honestly, when I want half an hour, saves my life, I'm not gonna lie. So she's quite happy watching Netflix. Her favourite thing at the moment is Wallace and Gromit. She bloody loves Wallace and Gromit. When I was her age, that gave me nightmares. I could not stand, it's the episode called The Walking Trousers with the penguin that puts the red rubber glove on his head. That shit me up for days. I remember I watched that at my dad's house. He had it on VHS, and I would not sleep with that tape in the house. I'm going to try and read a chapter of my book. I have been reading Cassandra Clare recently. It's a really old series. It's not old, it's like early 2010. So, hang on, what's this one? Hang on, I don't want to bend the spine. You know how I feel about bending spines. 2012, yes, so early 2010 era. I don't know what that is. It's not the noughties. The 2010s. It's a 6-book series. It's really good. It sounds really stupid, which is why I haven't read it for such a long time, because I was like, oh, demons, ooh, weird. But it's actually really good. So you can see here, the top row is what the Mortal Instruments here consist of. It's 6 books, but it was originally a 3-book trilogy. So the first 3, City of Bones, City of Ashes and City of Glass, can be read. And then what I did is I went on to read the Infernal Devices, which are these 3 down at the bottom. Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince and Clockwork Angel. Read those 3, and now I'm starting the final 3 in the Mortal Instruments. You have to read Infernal Devices before you read the last one here in Mortal Instruments, which is City of Heavenly Fire. So I finished the 4th one. Sorry, this is really long and confusing. I finished the 4th one, City of Fallen Angels, and I'm now moving on to this one. The 4th one was rubbish, which is why I haven't picked this up for like 3 days, because it was so bad. But I'm looking forward to getting back into it. It's quite a hefty one. I'm going to read a chapter, stop talking, drink my water, and then start doing dinner, I think. Actually, no, I need to do my workout. I need to go outside, do legs, arms and skipping because it's nice outside. Might let P go on the trampoline as well because that's out now. Careful because it's wet here, babes. It's wet here, okay? Just that little patch. P's dinner is ready. She has got chicken wraps with cucumber, cheese savouries. What? Yeah, that's enough for you. And breadsticks because she doesn't really like chips. Do you? You like your cheese savouries? Here is my dinner. I have got homemade cinnamon roll chips with a chip seasoning spice on top, extra lettuce, and then 2 wraps with fried chicken, cucumber, lettuce, and some reggae sauce. Everyone, so it is 20 to 10. We watched a bit of telly, did the puzzle, I had a shower, I've washed, dried and straightened my hair, obviously taken off all my makeup, and I am now going to go to sleep. P hasn't woken up yet, so I'm hoping she's going to sleep through. Probably not, but I figured I would just quickly check in, sign off for today. Tomorrow P's at school for the last day before half term. I've got the boys, so yeah, tomorrow will be a nice day. I'll be able to catch up, and I need to edit this video, which is going to take me a really long time. So that is what is on the cards for tomorrow. Morning everyone, so it is like 5 to 9 and I've just got back from doing the school run for P and for my nephew. Friday mornings are always really manic, just because obviously I've got to get 2 children to 2 different schools at different times. Oh, my bloody battery's low on my laptop. I must edit because I've got to edit this video. As you can hear, I've still got a sore throat and a blocked up stuffy nose, which is just epic. So I'm now just going to try and put all my files on my laptop, which is probably going to take a good half an hour, 45 minutes, because I've got like hours worth of footage. So I need to edit that today. It's probably going to take me to like 12, which I'm not going to lie, I'm dreading doing. But it needs to be done. So I'm going to do that whilst I'm putting my files on the laptop. I need to go around with the hoover, do Rue's list tray, put some washing on. I was right in saying it was going to take me 3 hours to do the edit. I finished my edit at 12. I obviously still haven't finished because I'm filming today and tomorrow. You know, bloody long video, it's been like an hour and a half long. Then I did the chores, so I hoovered, did Rue's list tray, did the bins. What else did I do? Put stuff away, made the beds, did all of that stuff. And now I have sat down to have my lunch. So I've got 3 bits of salami, pita bread, carrots, cucumber, other way around, and then I've got a bit of red pepper hummus. I'm going to finish watching Big Brother, which I started yesterday. And then I don't know what else I'm going to do. I really want to read a little bit more, not even in shot, really want to read a little bit more of my book. Good girl, that's fine, good girl. You're a sweetie, aren't you?
What?
What? She got given a little mini chocolate egg, didn't you? Which is in here. So she's got a mini chocolate egg with a little Easter bun on it. And she's also had like a little Frutella sweet thing. And then I've got a little present as well, I think. What's this, babe? Is that for me?
Yeah.
It's like, ah, it's a little egg on a stick. You open it? Oh, that's awkward. The chicken fell off. Oh, we'll have to fix that. There we go. Look, the little chicken's like that, and then you close it. And then she's got 3 chocolate eggs, little ones here. And then she's also got one of these. You lucky girl. That is lovely, isn't it? Oh, it's hot. Right, we've got to go get the boys. I've got loads of drawings and stuff as well to go through. Oh, I can't wear my sunglasses, keep falling off my face. It's 8:15. Had dinner. Had the boys until 6. Cleaned up, tidied the house. And then I went straight to work and cleaned and hoovered and did everything at Neil's office. So normally I stagger it out over the weekend, so I go to work early, work late, after work, and then go in again early and stay late on Sunday. But today, because obviously we've got plans over the weekend, I just went in, did a couple of hours and did all the cleaning in Neil's building. So I'm going to go in tomorrow and do my building before I start work. I've got my desk job tomorrow 9 till 5. And then same again on Sunday 9 till 1. So got my cleaning in, what I could do this evening. I could have stayed all night and done my building as well, but I don't want to do that. So it's now 8:20. I'm just making us a tea and we're gonna watch some telly. Not too sure what. Really fancy some ice cream to help my throat, but I don't have any and I couldn't be bothered to go to the shops. So I'm gonna sign off the vlog now because I haven't got anything else to update you on. Obviously P's in bed. She didn't go down till late because Neil was busy. So I'm hoping that she will sleep through. Are you gonna stay there? Probably not. So yeah, I highly doubt she'll sleep through, but fingers crossed. Watch one episode, get in bed, read my book, get some sleep, and then work tomorrow. So tomorrow's not going to be very exciting. Hi everyone, so it is the next day, it's Saturday. I don't even remember the last clip that I filmed yesterday. It's 20 to 1 and obviously I'm at work. I look like absolute horseshite. Last night was absolutely horrific and I feel broken and I have no idea how to rectify what happened yesterday. I feel like I've drawn on my face. So I came home from work, watched a bit of telly with Neil, and then P started crying, went in there. I think I filmed a clip actually, you might have seen it, her being really distressed. She has got an irrational fear of her bed, and it was the first time last night where she got out of bed screaming, "I don't like my bed, I don't want to sleep in my bed, I want to sleep in your bed, mummy," over and over again. And I was like, right, calm down, come and have a cuddle, and then we'll talk again and we'll try and get you in bed. And the things she was saying just made me want to cry. She was really upset, like really distressed. So we sat her on the sofa together. We were like, look, I got her like a Sylvanian family thing, and I was like, look, I'd like you to look after this little baby for me. Be a big girl and show me how you get into bed and things like that. And she's like, I don't want to go to sleep. And I was like, okay, we'll just sit in your bed with this little creature thing and look after it. And it needs help. I don't know what I bloody said. Anything to get her in bed. It must have been like 11:15. And then she was just getting really upset. And I was like, tell you what, why don't you read some books? Like, I don't care what she did. I just wanted her to get in bed. So she sat in bed with some books. I read her a story. And she was wide awake, and I was like, look, come on, just relax. And this was going on for about an hour. I remember her being in bed at 11 o'clock, and I went to go to sleep at, I think it was like quarter to 12, and I popped my head around the door and she'd lied down and fallen asleep. She was refusing to lie down when I was in there. And then she woke up at 1:20, I think, screaming, crying, I don't like my bedroom, I don't want to sleep in my room, I don't like it, I want to sleep in your room. Constantly, like on repeat. She hit me, she hit Neil. I don't understand how you can go from being asleep to that irate. And it's just like she's not even herself. She's wide awake and she knows what she's doing, because I can just tell, like, it's not like she's asleep, because she's not. She was slamming the door against the wall, hitting herself, running up and down on the spot. Like, I don't know how she has a voice left. And that went on from 1 o'clock in the morning till 3. Neil lost it. Like, he completely lost it and was like, I don't know how to deal with it. Like, I don't know what to do, I can't cope. He walked out. I feel so broken. Look at me, I feel like I've got nothing left to give. I'm so tired. So then I was up from like 1 till 3 dealing with it, trying to calm her down and rationalise with her. And then I didn't get to sleep till like 4 o'clock. And then I was up again at 8. Obviously we all slept in because she was so tired. And then I had to come straight to work. And then in the morning I said to her, I was like, can you tell me about last night? She was like, I just don't like my bed, mummy. And it's like, you have no reason not to like it. Yeah, it was the first time that Neil's like completely just lost it, and then he is the one that would quite easily give in, and he was like, just get her in our bed, just do what she wants, calm her down. I was like, I'm not doing it, because if you break that down, she will always want that. She will always wake up and come into our bed, and I'm not doing it. And then he then got in an argument with me, being like, you're making it hard on yourself. And it's like, just don't argue with me for a start in front of P. She's going to make it worse, and just let me deal with it. I was like, just leave. If you can't cope, just leave and I will deal with it. It's just so hard. Like, everything is just a battle at the moment. Her eating her dinner, her going to bed, Neil disagreeing or agreeing with what's going on. It's just vile, and I feel so broken. I'm thankful that I'm at work today, but I'm dreading going home. It's just horrible. Really, really tough. So I'm not going to film for the rest of the day because I don't want to say anything. I've got a sore throat still. I feel rubbish. I'm really busy at work today. It's just shit when you don't have any help. I don't like the fact that I have to ask for help. Like, I feel like family should be like, we'll take her for the night. And I don't have that. And it's just crap, really crap. And it's also our like situation to deal with, so I shouldn't feel like I have to get my family involved. But when people have like their mums and dads that are like, yeah, I'll take them, like I'll look after them, it's like, I don't have that, and it's so shit. Like, my mum's never been able to have P, and she never will be able to due to her health. It's like, my dad's busy. Neil's mum's moving house, so she can't have her. It's just, we've got no one at the moment apart from ourselves, and we're running on empty, and it affects us, it affects our relationship, it affects how we are as parents. It's like a black hole at the moment. It's hard, and people don't talk about it, and it's shit. So I'm gonna end the vlog off on not the best notes, but it is what it is. I finished work at 5. We've got the Grand National tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully we can win a bit of money. Tomorrow we're seeing my auntie for a roast dinner after work. I'm working till 1 o'clock, so bit of a rubbish end to the vlog. I hope you've all enjoyed it. What I show is what happens in real life, and me as a person. Like, I am exactly who I am on camera as I am off of camera, so sorry if it's a bit crap. That is what it is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I will be doing another one next week for the next, I don't even know how many weeks there are. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some work, have some lunch and breathe.